A bit of
Oh.
yeah, sometimes you get like a little
Uh-huh.
hair
Fiber.
hair or fiber. Yeah, it's a fiber for sure. I
There
think I
you
got
are.
it.
Let's check our sound here.
Sounds good.
Yep, all
All
good.
right. All righty.
Hello, hello,
Good morning. Good
everyone.
morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready whenever you are.
Sure. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 31 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions. We'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live, okay?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, thank you so much for all the gifts already. Thank you,
Aw,
Nicole
thanks,
and
guys.
Anastasia.
Thank you.
All right, we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments, so feel free to start putting in some questions, everyone. Our first question here is from Jill. Jill says, any messages from my dad?
So watching over you quite a lot. He's showing me 8 p.m. I don't know exactly what he's meaning by it, but he's saying 8 p.m., 8 p.m. He has been watching over you mostly at night. There seems to be a reason for him to be there. Okay, honey. He does tell me that he is going to be there with you as long as you need him. Anytime you think about him, he pops in, is what he's telling me. Okay.
All right, our next question is from Jessica Mamacita, who says, will I pass my capital markets exam today?
Yeah, I hear you well. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Kelly. Welcome back.
Hello, Kelly.
Says, will I get hired at the home daycare job?
I'm not getting a yes for that. It looks like you're going to be working somewhere else, honey. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Havada. Welcome back.
Hello,
who
honey.
says, will I meet new love this year?
I do hear yes. It does feel to me like it's not happening though until around September, okay?
All right, and our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Alicia, who says, is this March going to be a big month for me in a positive way?
So March doesn't feel like something huge is happening. However, what they are showing is seeds being planted. So there is a lot that you're doing over the next few weeks that is putting things into alignment for you. I do see some big shifts more around the end of May. Not so much something huge happening in March. Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much. And remember to keep on tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that are wondering or are just joining us, in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, thank you so much, Lisa and Nicole, for the gifts.
Aw, thank you guys.
All right, let's go to our list here. Our first question is from Marie Josie Barr. Welcome back.
Hello.
She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, do you see any traveling for me and my kids in the near future?
I do hear that there will be some travel this summer. It's not in the near future. It does feel like it's a little bit later in the summertime. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I will be getting a medical procedure next week. Should I be concerned of the outcome/results?
No, it looks like it's going to all go pretty well. Take it easy though. You're going to want to like do things that you should wait to do. So they're telling you just take it slow and allow your body to do the healing that it needs to do before you start taking on any kind of physical things. Okay. So just be easy on your body.
Her next question is, why am I always tired? Is it my hormones acting up?
I do hear that there is a bit of an imbalance with your hormones, but it does feel to me like it is a little bit more than just that. I do get that your sleeping patterns are not always consistent, so that has a lot to do with it. And it does feel to me like you also are very energy sensitive, so it really does affect you to be around certain individuals that we'll say are in a lower vibration. So if you're around people who are a little bit more negative or a little bit more depressed or a little bit more angry type energies, it's going to drain you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when will I lose the extra weight?
It looks like it's going to take about 8 months for you to lose it. Yeah.
All right. Her last question is, do you see me moving anytime soon? I was thinking of selling my house and buying a bigger home.
So I do hear that there will be a move, but they're saying not for about a year. So it's not until next year for you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from BP.
Hey, honey.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, do you still hear April for us being official?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when we become official, how will I know? LOL. Will he tell me his intentions or what will happen?
So, no, he's not the type that's going to really talk about it. It's more about just being a little bit more open and available with you. You'll know because he'll spend a lot more time with you, is what it feels like. So it's going to change in that aspect of things where you're going to feel the difference. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, has he thought about moving in at all since I told him to consider it? Is it often enough to not forget my offer?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just don't bombard him with it, honey, because you might get the opposite effect. Okay. He has thought about it. It's just, that's a big step, especially for him. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do you hear when he'll bring up moving in or will I have to ask? If I ask, when should I?
I would wait. Don't ask right now. There is going to be some shifting around right away with him and his home environment. So it does feel like he is going to need to find a solution. That would be the time to bring it up, not any time before then. Okay. So when he tells you that, he's got to figure out what he's doing or that he's looking for a place or whatnot, then that's the time where you can remind him that, you're open to him living with you.
All right. And her last question is, since the man wants to sell the house on Jones, will James move in sooner? Month, please.
So just he wants to sell it, but I'm not seeing it moving quickly. Okay. So it's not like he's going to be out in the next month or so. It's not anything like that. I hear, it's still quite a few months away before there's anything for James to worry about, basically. So he's still there for a few more months. No problem.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for BP.
All right.
Our next question is from Erin Early.
Hi, honey.
Erin, welcome back. She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Erin's first question is, oops. Yep. All right. Erin's first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Will the job in medical office be closer to home? Town name?
Okay, so that's 2 questions. So it will be closer to where you are, honey. They're not really giving me a name. It does feel to me like it's going to be close enough for you to go back and forth without it being like your whole day is travel. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, spend time with my niece Maisie over the weekend. I feel magic in her. What abilities will she have?
Yeah. Whew. I get the goosebumps. So she's definitely very clairvoyant, clairaudient as well. She's a starseed, so that's what you're feeling from her. So her soul is very different. She has a lot of abilities, is what I hear. She can see the dead, so she really does have the ability. She sees them like we see each other, so they don't look different to her. Yeah, she's very empathic as well, and they do show me her hands, which means she's going to be a healer. Yeah. Very magical little being. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is past life.
Okay. So what they're showing you experiencing, it looks like pregnancy. It does feel to me like this was a second pregnancy. So you had a child already, a little boy who was about 3, it feels like. And then you didn't make it through the delivery, it looks like. So you and the baby, they say. So you and the baby perished. So you both died during childbirth is what they're showing me. And I don't know if you have a fear of that or if that is the case, but I hear that it stems from that. Okay. And your guides want you to know it won't happen again. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Erin. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list or you'd like to know how long it is, I'm going to read that out now.
Perfect.
All right, our next question is from Cheryl D., then Diana Tisdale, then Anastasia Christie, then Michelle Placencia, then Alexis B., then Sarah Miller, then Sabrina Johnson, then Gladys M., then Bianca Burgos, then Christine Cava, and that's it for now.
Okay.
All right, that means that it's a great time to get on the list, everyone. So if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues, if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Also, remember to keep on tapping that screen. You guys are doing a great job so far. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. All right, our next question here is from Cheryl D.
Hello, Cheryl.
Welcome back. She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hello again,
Hi,
ladies.
honey.
It's me, the broken record. Hope you're well. It's all good. She says, there is scheduled court to go ahead on the 27th of February. Will this still go ahead or will it be adjourned again? What should I expect?
No, I don't hear that it is going to be adjourned again, honey. So it does look like it will go forward. Yeah. So just be prepared. Make sure that you have all your documentation and all of your information, okay?
All right. Her next question is, with Gerard saying what he did to me, I was wondering, is there anyone else that Gerard is talking to or interested in romantically?
No, nobody serious. I don't get that sense. It doesn't feel to me like there's anybody like significant for Gerard. So no.
All right, and her last question is, the other day I had no choice but to spend a few hours in the company of Gerard's mother. I know she doesn't like me, but I'm just wondering what was said about when I left and if she has said anything negative about me to Gerard.
I mean, she just says snarky things like, I don't really like that girl. Not really anything in particular, honey, because you haven't done anything for her not to like you. It's really just, she's a hard person to please. There's nothing you could do differently that would make her like you anyways. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Diana Tisdale, who
Hey,
gets
honey.
3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
Did myself and my boss Ahmed share a past life, and in what capacity?
So I do hear that you guys have had a couple of lives together. It's a fairly new connection, I hear. It does feel to me like you weren't super close in your other lives. You knew each other more like friendship and acquaintances, not close. However, being said, it does feel to me like you're starting to build that more and more with each life. So this life, you're closer than you were in your other lives, is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is general for next few months. Thank you so much. And okay.
Okay. So for the next few months, I do they're talking work. So it does feel to me like you are going to be pretty busy with what you're doing, how you're bringing money in. So it financially is going to pay off for you to stay very focused in that environment. Okay. Don't let yourself be distracted is what your guides say, and really just focus. The next 2 months specifically are quite important when it comes to your foundation and your finances is what I'm hearing. Okay.
All right. And she says, thank you so much. And please donate my last question.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much, honey.
All right. Let's give Diana a big thank you. She's giving away her last question to one of you
Perfect.
here in the comments.
All right.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Kimberly. Kimberly says, will Noel talk to me today?
I heard no, not today.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Diana, for giving away that
Yes,
question.
thank you so
You're
much, honey.
awesome. And remember to keep on tapping that screen, everyone. At 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments. All right, our next question here is from Anastasia Christie.
Hello again.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hey, Rebecca.
Hi, honey.
If Billy wants things to be relaxed, fun, and lighthearted and has issues expressing his feelings, how will he be more open and receptive this time around?
So it's going to really depend on you. If you're light and relaxed and ease into things, it's going to make him feel less nervous or less afraid to open up. So it really depends on you. Yeah. So the more relaxed you are and the more fun that you are and the more lighthearted things are on your end, it's just going to make him feel, oh, it's a little bit different this time and it's okay for me to open up. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, I'm moving back home in 1 week. You mentioned that April is the month we will reconnect. Why not sooner?
It's just because, when you get there, there's a lot you got to do to get yourself settled in and there is a lot happening around you. So it just feels like it won't happen until then. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, how long will we first be chatting online prior to him asking me to meet in person?
It feels like a couple of months. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, do you see any romantic or important energies around him at this time and until we meet up and reconnect?
Romantically, no. He's got a lot of people around him, but I wouldn't say that there's a lot of romantic interests. Yeah, no, he feels free. He feels like he's single. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, both of us love traveling. Besides going to each other's cities to see each other, do you see us traveling somewhere together to a different place or abroad?
So I do hear eventually, yes. It does feel to me like you will travel. So they're showing, different areas of the globe. So they're showing me places like Italy. They're showing me, there's places in the United States. There's places like they're showing kind of different points on the globe. So it looks like you won't be just going to one place. It's several places is what it looks like. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi, honey.
Hello, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here is, good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning,
and
honey.
Dee. Hope you're having a nice morning.
You too.
Thank you. She says, last night I had this overwhelming urge to reach out to Fernando. I didn't. It's been a while since I had that feeling. And yesterday we talked about me not doing it because I'm not in a good place internally.
Yes.
Was this Fernando pulling on my energy last night?
I would say that it's a bit of your energy wanting to smooth things over because you are feeling that drive. I do hear that he would have been receptive, and that's part of the reason why you felt that. However, I think it is good that you didn't, again, because you weren't necessarily in the right place. So it is better to be in that right place first, right? So it's good that you didn't, but it does feel to me like he would have been receptive.
All right. Her next question is, I miss him a lot. What are his current thoughts of me this past weekend?
So it does feel to me like he's not feeling as bitter. He's not feeling as insulted about the fight that you guys had. It feels to me like that's kind of lightened up for him. Yeah, so he does feel better.
Her next question is Fernando gaining a new perspective on our connection since we are now in no contact?
Yeah, probably.
If so, is it positive?
So what I hear for Fernando is misses you. Definitely does recognize that you have gotten under his skin. And so you are an important person in his experience. Has he seen the perspective that you're asking? I don't hear he has, because he is very kind of oblivious to that type of thing. So he's not really that deep about stuff.
All right. Her next question is, you have been on this journey with me for a while now. Again, thank you for guidance and support. How do you see us finally coming together?
So it does look like you will connect with him. Again, it looks like texting. So you guys will be messaging back and forth, and then you will see each other. You guys have quite a strong physical connection with each other. So when you see each other in person, it always tends to be a physical thing. On both sides, you guys are very attracted to each other. So, it's going to start out like that. And then you guys do seem to get closer again. Okay. It's very important that you do keep your emotions, especially your negative ones, in check. So when you're feeling upset or unhappy about something, try not to approach him until you have cleared that first. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, do you see me and Lexi reconnecting our friendship, or has that connection served its purpose?
Yeah, I don't hear that at all. It does feel like you're moving into a new vibration of who you are, honey, and that's really old momentum.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Alexis B.
Hi
Hello,
again,
welcome
honey.
back. She gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Her first question is, hey ladies.
Hi.
Rebecca, I know we've spoken about Hakeem's fears about things. What exactly are they? Is it anything in particular like being used or cheating? Just trying to get a better understanding.
So with him, the very first time that he opened up, he got taken advantage of, is what I hear. And so the individual did, in fact, take from him. It does look like used him for money, used him for, paying for things and that type of stuff. But I also do hear that he was cheated on as well. So the fear is that the second I let go, it's just going to be a repeat. He hasn't healed from that. So it really comes down to that. It's not that it's expected that that's what you're going to do or that's the type of person you are. It's more he hasn't recovered and healed from that. And so he carries that baggage.
All right. Her next question is, I know some people with these kinds of fears like to play the field or keep their options open. So is he still only interested in me?
I would say he still has interest for you, honey. I do get that sense from him that he definitely does have a bit of a wandering eye. So I wouldn't say that he's exclusive. However, it doesn't look like he's doing anything with anybody, but he definitely will look.
All right. And her last question is, will my mom be okay with me staying at our home temporarily with a baby? Thanks, ladies.
She would. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. And there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, that's 5 minutes left to donate. Sorry, 10 minutes left to donate.
I'm like, that 10 minutes went down to 5 real quick.
I was looking at 5. Saying that. 10 minutes left to donate. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much, Lisa and Sarah, for all of the gifts.
Yes, thank you, you guys.
Thank you, Nicole, as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Sarah Miller.
Hi, Sarah.
3 questions.
Okay, welcome back, honey.
Her first question here is, good morning, beautiful ladies.
Good morning.
This is the first week in a while I haven't left the encouraging note in Zach's lunchbox. Will he notice I didn't do it? If so, what will his thoughts be on that?
He'll be surprised. He will definitely notice. I think it'll be more impactful than the fact that you have been leaving it. Yeah. So it's definitely going to have more effect on him.
All right. Her next question is, you have said that Jen is not aware of the truth of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that she believes about me and the marriage?
So she believes that he's stuck, that he doesn't have a choice in what's happening and that he's the victim is what she really believes. Yeah.
All right. And Sarah's last question is, what are Zach's thoughts and feelings about me currently? From his actions, it feels like he doesn't care about me or my feelings at all.
You know, I know that it comes across that way. He does care in some aspects, but he's also very, he's doing his best to try to push you as hard as he can. He wants you to be the bad guy. He doesn't want to be the bad guy, honey. And so a lot of his actions are to make you explode or make you angry or make you upset so that you react so that he has an excuse for his behavior. So a lot of it is, he's really acting out of a different type of vibration than that you're actually the bad guy, right? So that's what he's trying to convince himself of, that everything is your fault and none of it has anything to do with him and he hasn't done anything, So that's where his thoughts and actions are right now. Yeah.
All right. She says, wow, yeah, that sounds exactly spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, right? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. Next up on our list is Sabrina Johnson, then Gladys M., then Bianca Burgos, then Christine Cava, then Connie H., then Melissa McGuire, then Taikisha Scott, then Cassie Vale, then Raven Love, then Haley McDonald, then Maria Thomas, then Jaleesa Q, then BP, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Anastasia Christie, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much.
Mhm.
All right, next up on our list here is Sabrina Johnson. Welcome back. Sabrina gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, the way I've been worried about going back to work for the department has taken such a toll on my mind.
Mhm.
I worry about money and what I would do to support my kids and I. The fear of getting fired has really taken over my life to the point where I feel stagnant. How can I get over this fear?
Well, I think for you, once you have everything finalized and you realize and see that it's not going to be that you're losing your job, it's going to go away anyways, honey. There's not much that you can um, do other than not focus on it, redirect your attention to something more positive, and just not get so consumed and worried about it. I hear that it's over soon. Okay, so you will have some resolution soon, and that feeling is going to get better because of that. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, yesterday you clarified that I'd be in the department but a different area.
Mhm.
Before I went on leave, I was put into a squad and area change. So you see them honoring that request still?
Yeah, it looks like yes. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, I really love Joey. Lately, we've been arguing so much over all the stress that our relationship has been going through.
Yeah.
Do you see us being okay?
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand you're both going through extreme levels of stress. And the fact is that it's unnecessary stress that you're going through, and so you're both kind of trying to work it out and deal with it in your own ways, and it does come through sometimes in a bad way. It will work out in the end. Everything is going to be okay. It does feel to me like you're going to go through this for a little bit, but in the end it gets better. Yeah, so I do see that you guys will be okay.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see Rosa getting fired from the department for breaking policy?
Eventually she will. Yes.
And her last question is, I really appreciate you as a whole and also making me feel better about what you see with work. It really puts my mind at ease.
Mhm.
I know it's for sure a pain, probably answering the same question a lot, lol.
at all.
I just want to say thank you, and I'd like to donate my
Aw,
last question.
thank you so much,
Aw.
honey.
All right, let's give Sabrina a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here
All
to one
right.
of you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, honey.
All right, the first one that I see here is from, let's see, Catherine. Catherine says, will I get the job at SU?
So that's not what they're showing you doing. So I get no for that job, honey. It looks like you're going to be working for somewhere. It's somewhere else. It's not that.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Sabrina. And again,
All right.
thank you so much for
Yes,
donating
honey.
that question. All right, and there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
All right. Our next question here is from Gladys M.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Gladys, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Gladys's first question is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
The last time we spoke, I asked about an old love interest named Nick. Things haven't progressed forward as fast as I thought they would have. Do you know if things between me and Nick will still be romantic and turn into a committed relationship?
They will, honey. You just have to be patient. It all happens in its own timing.
All right. Her next question is, what are Nick's feelings towards me? Is he thinking a lot about me?
He's very attracted to you, I hear. Yeah, very much thinks about you. A lot. A lot.
All right. And her last question is, you said I would be pregnant this year. Do you still feel that is possible? If so, when this year? Thanks
Yep.
so much.
They're showing it in the summertime for you, but yeah, it's still around you. The energy's still there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so
Oh.
much, Gladys.
Uh-huh.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Bianca Burgos.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Bianca. Her question here is, how is Alex feeling about me? Does he have feelings and want something more with me?
So Alex is more on that friendship energy right now. I don't get the sense that I'm moving into romance with Alex. It feels to me like this is a deep soul connection, but friendship wise is what I'm hearing. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. And there is 2 minutes left to donate, everyone. 2 more minutes left to get on the list. All right. Our next question is from Christine Cava. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
So you told me Gus will reach out to me. It's been over 3 months and he hasn't reached out. What do you feel is happening? Why hasn't he reached out? Has the energy changed? If not, when do you feel he'll reach out?
Okay. So I
Give me
do,
the
yeah,
lowdown.
I'll answer that. I do see that he is going to reach out for you, honey. It does feel like there's a third party involvement. So somebody is involved that is stopping him from doing so, but it is going to happen. So just I guess for you is just be patient and be ready when it happens.
All right. Her next question is, do you still feel he's my future husband or is someone else coming in? If so, when?
I still feel that the connection with Gus is very important, and it does feel to me like this is a reconnection that's supposed to happen. It doesn't feel like there's somebody new right now for you. It does feel to me like that's the connection that is important. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, you told me my face pain will all go away and it's coming from inflammation. It's been 2 years now with this pain and I must say it has decreased.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel I have less inflammation now? When do you feel it will all go away? Anything I can do to speed up that process?
So you definitely still have some inflammation. I think for you more than anything, just take a look at your what you consume, your diet, and there are certain things that do inflame your system more than others. It still feels to me like they're saying 8 months before you get better. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, this is your last minute left to donate, everyone. Your last minute left to get on the list. We have a testimonial here.
Okay.
Second here. All right, testimonial from Shasha. Shasha says, hey, you said I would get a house, and you were right.
Yay! Woohoo!
That's awesome.
Thanks for sharing, hun.
All right. Our next question here is from Connie H.
Hi,
Hello,
Connie.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Connie's first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
I hit another deer last night.
Oh my
This one
goodness.
took me off the road. I also cut my hand twice yesterday while cooking. Is there a message in this?
Mm-hmm. So whenever you have that kind of resistance, it's definitely to stop momentum, honey, especially like cutting yourself or, hitting yourself against something and hitting a deer for sure is to stop the momentum. So it's very important you go back to what were you thinking at the moment when you did these things, when this happened. Your guides are really trying to stop a certain momentum. So maybe you were not thinking in a good way towards something. And so they're trying to stop you from feeling or thinking that way. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, how quickly will they be able to get me back on the road?
It looks like it's going to take a couple of weeks. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I did a karmic clearing and crystal relationship cord cutting yesterday. Did this work? Is there more?
So here's the thing. I find with cord cutting, they don't work because what ends up happening when you just cut the cord is they come looking for that energy again, right? Because all you're doing is like removing them from you and they're just sitting there feeling drained, right? Or feeling the lack of you. So their energy seeks you out again. So I always take the connection out and put it up into source. That's going to be a more effective way because source is where they should be getting their energy from. Okay. So I would do the cord cutting in that sense where instead of cutting the cord, I'm taking it out and putting it up into source, because otherwise they just come back. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, Levi and I are communicating a little bit. He seems a bit distant. When will he come in treating me with kindness and respect? Is it after we spend face-to-face time together or before?
It will be before. I don't get the sense that you have to wait until you see each other in person for things to kind of shift for you guys. Again, with Levi, very busy energy. There's a lot of stress around him. It does feel like a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations on him right now. And so a lot of that is just being translated as being kind of snippy and a bit abrupt, but it's really just because of things that are happening in Levi's life. It's not you in particular, okay? So it will get better before you guys see each other. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what do my guides need me to hear?
I think for you, you're doing the right things. You're definitely doing the right things on working on yourself. It is important to understand that everything that you are doing is moving the momentum in the right direction. So you should be proud of yourself because you are actually working on that energy properly. I will say though, try not so much focusing on the other person and let's focus on clearing our energy as well. Okay. So clearing out some of the things that are still holding you back from your past relationships and your past feelings and things like that. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa McGuire. Hello,
Hi, Melissa.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, I want to start making textured wall art.
Oh,
Will I be
fun.
successful enough to sell pieces?
Definitely. You will have it's more of like you're doing little shows and things like that where you'll find a lot of the success. At first, that's how you got to do it, and then eventually they're saying utilize your social media, okay, honey?
All right, her next question is, my son's father finally came around. Will he now be a more of a part of my son's life?
On and off I hear. So yes, for the meantime, it does feel like he is going to be a part, but there is this on and off energy. So when he does have somebody in his life, it tends to be less or a little bit more withdrawn. And then when he's alone, he's more involved, is what I hear. Okay. So it really does depend on whether he has somebody in his life or not.
All right, and her last question is, do my guys want me to focus on tarot, psychic work, or mediumship?
So definitely tarot. I see you doing that. The psychic work comes hand in hand with the tarot, honey. So it's all going to kind of happen together anyways, but start with the tarot just because that's an easier point for most of us. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, our next question here is from Taikisha Scott.
Hey,
Hello,
Taikisha.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Taikisha's first question here is. All right, Taikisha's first question is, do you still see May for Darlene to get the approval for the settlement or before then?
No, it's still in May. Yeah, not before.
All right, her next question is, what kind of company will I get a work from home job with?
It does feel to me like there's a lot of calling. So it's some kind of marketing, it feels like. So it's calling and paperwork is being filled out. So it does feel to me like you're either getting people to sign up with something or it's like some kind of a call center type thing from home. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, right now Diego's credit is not good. What month will Diego get approved for a car?
The earliest that they're saying is going to take about 4 months for him. So he's got to really work on his credit before he can achieve that. Yeah. So about 4 months at the earliest, they're saying.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Taikisha.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, and our list is now closed, everyone. So we are not going to be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just going to be finishing off everyone who has already donated. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we just made it to 40,000 likes, which means that it is time for
5 free questions. Good
Yay!
job, everybody. Wow.
Yeah, it was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time for our free questions.
Mm-hmm.
Our first free question here is from Frankie. Frankie says, will Jay and I make things work out?
No, honey, it looks like somebody else is coming in for you. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Brittany. Brittany says, will Victor come back romantically?
So I hear Victor will be around a little bit, but this isn't your person. So it's not going to be a forever connection. It does feel like there will be some in and out with the two of you, but it's not to stick. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from. Wow, thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Our next question is from Yasmin. Thank you so much for all
Hi,
those
Yasmin.
gifts. Yasmin says, is Killian cheating on me? Thank you.
No, I'm not hearing a yes to that. No.
All right. Our next question is from Yolanda. Yolanda says, am I possibly pregnant?
2 months away, honey, so not yet.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from. Let's see here. Alicia Lane, who says, will Mikey and I last?
Yes. Yeah, this is a good connection, I hear.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
You guys are amazing. Our next like goal for another 5 free questions is 80,000 likes. So let's keep on tapping, and once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from
That's
the comments.
right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are amazing. And remember, our list is now closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated, and I'll go over that list very soon here. Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Cassie Vale.
Hi,
Hello,
Cassie.
Cassie. Cassie gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, you told us we will be moving in 2025 for a work relocation. Do you see where we will be moving?
So they're not showing me the specific place. What I'm seeing is it's a small suburb. It does feel to me like it is elevated, so it might be up in the hills or like off. Yeah, up in the hills is what they're saying. It's kind of the outskirts of a main place is what I'm seeing. They're giving me a P name, but they're not giving me the name of the town. Yeah.
Her next question is, are you able to see who the job relocation is for?
So it's like what I'm seeing or hearing, it's like sin something. So like SYN, sin something is what I'm hearing. Yeah. I can't hear the whole word though.
That's who it's for?
That's the company's name. Sin
No,
something.
but who is getting the job, I think is what
Oh,
she's
I think
asking.
it's for your husband is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is it possible for our timeline to change and we stay here?
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing that you guys are gonna stay. Yeah. It's too good of a deal. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, are you able to see when my husband releases from the military, year and month?
So 2.5 years is what they're saying.
All right. And her last question is, can you give me a general reading of what my next 6 months looks like? Thank you as always.
Well, there's a lot going to be happening over the next 6 months for you. I do hear, so they're saying new life. So that usually means that there's somebody going to have a child. It can be you, but it can also be somebody in the family. It just looks like there is going to be somebody announcing a pregnancy. I also do hear that there is change around money. There's lots of financial differences is what they're showing. Some parts of it. So the beginning part, it does feel like maybe there might be some debts that are being incurred that maybe you weren't expecting that you're going to have to deal with. But come, about 4 months in, it looks like that shifts and everything gets all figured out and we're all good. So financially, things stabilize is what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's what I hear for the next 6 months for you.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all of the gifts. Amber, Jen, Sarah, Yasmin, Ellis,
Oh, thanks, guys.
Maria, Connie, and Lisa. You guys are awesome.
Wow, thank you so much.
All right. Our next question here, I'm just going to go over our list really quickly.
Sure.
So if you guys have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to read that now. All right, next up on our list is Raven Love, then Haley McDonald, then Maria Thomas, then Julissa Q, then BP, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Anastasia Christie, then Aaron Early, then Gabrielle Lakis, then Alexis B, then Amy Nguyen, then Olia Walsh, then Bianca Al, then Allison Baker, then Franca D, then Gabriella Griggs, then Amber Lee, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Michelle Placencia, then we have Jacqueline Nazario, then Connie H, then Mapul Masamola, sorry. After Mapul is Huelva Arredondo, and that's it.
All right.
Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Raven Love.
Hi,
Hello,
Raven.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Raven gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Her first question is, hey ladies,
Hi.
I hope all is well with you,
You too, honey.
When will Xavier respond to my message?
So they're saying it's going to take about 3. So 3 days is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is there a reason that he started ignoring me?
I do hear that it's a personal thing. It does feel to me like it's very emotional. It's not necessarily you. It feels like it's them.
All right. And Raven's last question is a new significant other coming soon? It's most definitely time, LOL.
Yeah. It does look like by the end of spring. So yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Haley McDonald.
Hi,
Hello.
Haley.
Haley's question here is, what do you see for me career-wise in 2024?
So it does look like you're going to get into some kind of a supervisory role, honey. It does feel to me like not quite full on management, but the next step just under. So like assistant or like supervisory. It does feel to me like it is in some kind of like box store type thing. So it's retail. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Our next question here is from Maria Thomas.
Hi, Maria.
3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, my husband is still not talking to me. Will he talk to me soon or will we get a divorce?
I do see that there is this potential for divorce. However, it does feel to me like you will have an opportunity to talk. So it's not set yet is what they're saying. So it hasn't yet been decided that whether we're going to take that route of divorce or not. It almost feels like he's trying to punish or like, yeah, it basically feels like he's trying to punish you right now. And that's why there's no communication or why the communication is like it is. It does look like it's going to change come next month. So in March, it does feel like things start to get a little bit better. But they are saying that it is a potential for things to end. Okay. So just be prepared for that.
All right. Her next question is, do I have someone around me? And if I do you know who?
So I do feel that there is a female energy with you. This is a family member that has been gone for a while. They're saying great aunt, great aunt. So it feels to me like it is a great aunt. She feels like she was gone like a long time. So she's been gone for a very, very, very long time. She's been watching over you since you were a child is what she tells me. So she's been with you a long time.
All right. And her last question is, general for the next few months. Thank you.
So it does feel like we need to focus on ourselves. We need to work through our own stuff and not be so focused externally. I see you doing some kind of course or classes or some kind of schooling. It does look like there's going to be, an important connection through this class that you're taking. So it is important that you do that within the next 2 months is what they're saying that you'll be going to this course or class. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Maria. That's
Okay.
it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Julissa Q, who
Hello.
gets 3 questions.
Okay.
And welcome back.
Yes.
She was here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Julissa's first question is, yesterday you said Orlando won't bring my kids home. Do you see him bringing them home at all?
Yes, I do see that it will. It just there's a bit of a delay is what I'm hearing, but yeah, they will eventually be coming.
All right. Her next question is, if not, why?
It's almost like I'm there's 2 reasons is what they're saying. So one for like my point of view is just, or my point of whatever is like I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do, but then the other part of it is a bit prideful is what they're saying. So it's really about ego. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, if I should take him to court, will I win custody the day of?
Okay, so it just so you know, it does take a little bit of time for you to get to court. Yes, you would be able to get custody, I hear, but it's not as fast as you think. So it takes time. It takes a couple of months even to get in front of a judge for that kind of a thing. Okay, so just be prepared.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from BP.
Hello again.
She gets 3 questions. Her first question here is, when I just dropped James off, he took his drones and put them in his coworker's personal truck and not the work truck. Is James borrowing his personal truck since his is in the shop, or are they both in his coworker's personal truck for work today?
It feels like he is utilizing the truck, so it feels like he's using it right now. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, he was quiet this morning when I picked him up. Did he feel nervous for some reason, or what's that energy?
No, sometimes so right now he's got all this stuff going on around him. And so when he has that, he has to think things through. He spends a lot of time in his head. Okay. And when he's stressed or uncertain about or unsure about certain things, he spends a lot of time thinking about it. So that's really what was going on for him. He's just going through all the things that are coming up for him. It really does feel to me like it is about the house in particular is what he was mostly thinking about.
All right, and her last question is, if he's borrowing his coworker's truck, is he not using mine because he doesn't want to be seen in my truck? If so, is he hiding it from Desiree?
No, that's not the case at all. He's borrowing the truck just because it's easy and the coworker doesn't need it. And I don't get the sense that he's trying to hide anything from Desiree, honey. So don't worry about that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Marie Loon Fortson.
Hello again, honey.
She gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, does Guy miss me and realize he has feelings for me?
So, yeah, I mean, you're definitely somebody significant for Guy. But again, he doesn't just have feelings for you, right? So there's other people in his life as well.
All right. Her next question is, you mentioned I'd hear back from him soon. When is that?
Within a week, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you mentioned I still had some releasing to do in my part with Guy to be able to be ready for my person. I've been cutting cords and had an energy healing session. What else can I do?
So it's really about healing that aspect of yourself that it is a bit hurt from the fact that Guy couldn't seem to make a decision on just you. That's the energy that is still holding on and still affecting you and impacting you in a big way. Okay, honey. So working on how you feel about how you were treated or how you were, we'll say, I guess, not put first. Okay. So working on that energy.
All right. Her next question is, I decided I will tell my dad that I can't take his dog until Tucker is no longer with me. It's not fair to my little guy. Will my dad wait until Tucker is no longer with me? And if yes, when will Lilas come live with me?
So it feels like he really does want to get rid of the dog. So he may try to find an alternative, honey. But don't feel guilty if he doesn't, okay? If he doesn't keep the dog, it feels like he's going to find another home for the dog before your dog is gone. And I think that it is the right choice though, that you wait. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what is the reason and purpose for Lilas to enter my life?
You know, with that dog, all animals, you're very strongly connected, honey. And I hear with this particular dog that you guys have a bit of a connection that is different from, say, your typical dog and human connection. This dog liked you right from the beginning is what I hear, or it is connected to you right from the beginning. It feels to me like, although you are connected, I don't want you to put Tucker into a position where now he's got to deal with this other dog. I do hear that the reason why the dog is around or why the dog came into your life or has been in your life is to show you how important animals are for you. Okay. Animals are, in some cases, more important than people to you.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Okay. Our next question is from Anastasia Christie.
Hello again.
Anastasia's question is a bit heartbroken here, so I would love clarification. You said we will reconnect in April, but we will be chatting for months before meeting in person. Why do we have to chat for so many months before meeting up? We've not seen each other for 1 year.
So it's just that you're going to be busy, honey. There's a lot that's going to happen for you that you have to get yourself settled before you have the opportunity to go and see him. Yeah. So there's just a lot going on in your life to get you settled in.
All right. Yep. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Erin Early.
Hello again.
Aaron, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Erin's first question here is, Jason brought me back these beautifully carved shell butterflies from Pompeii. Should I cleanse them?
Yes.
All right. Her next question is, you said before Jason was gifted with an ability with his voice. Can you explain more?
So it's almost like it's very soothing, we're going to say. And there is something to when he gives advice or he's, saying certain things when he's in that supportive energy. There's something very, we'll say, magical about his ability to sway and help. So, I mean, using his voice is the best way for him to be successful. And he could do that in many different ways. But as long as people are hearing his voice, it's good. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what can we do to help Maisie not be scared of her abilities?
So, make it normal. Show her that it's normal. Show her that it's not something that, you're given these things for a reason. She picked it. So let her know that. Study up on it, understand it yourself so that you can explain the experiences that she has. It's very important to make it normal. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Gabrielle Lakey's.
Hi, honey.
Gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gabrielle's first question is, what does my boyfriend DJ mean when he texted me, stop trying to fix something that isn't broken? We're taking some space from communicating and it's hard.
So it does feel like, the space is needed. On his part, he's feeling like you're trying to fix him. You're trying to fix things, and in his perspective, there's nothing that needs to be fixed. So that's what he's meaning by that. Stop trying to fix it because it doesn't need to be fixed. the space being needed is so that you can both come to the understanding and realization that you are important to each other and you are impacting each other. Okay. So you don't have to try to fix this situation, is basically what he's trying to tell you.
All right, her next question is, when will DJ and I talk about our relationship issues and fix them to go back to normal? Hopefully I won't have to initiate.
So it does feel like this big talk isn't going to happen for a couple of months. That being said, you guys will talk prior to that, but the deep talk where you get to actually say your piece and you get to have some resolution is about 2 months away.
All right, and her last question is, does DJ still love me and consider us in a committed relationship?
Yeah, I don't see the love gone at all. So yeah, you're still loved, honey, and there is still a connection. It's just I need to breathe is what it feels like for him. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Alexis B. Hello.
Hey, honey.
Who says, hi again.
Hello again.
So I know you said he's got a wandering eye, but isn't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But is he or does he have intentions to get to know other women romantically? I've been avoiding splitting my energy, but if he is, maybe I should too.
I'm not seeing him actively doing anything with anybody. Just because somebody looks doesn't mean that they're actually like doing it, right? I don't see him dating or being intimate or anything like that. It's just that he looks. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Amy Nguyen, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Amy's first question here is, when will I hear back from my PhD professor that I applied to?
So they're saying in late March.
All right. Her next question is, will I be able to rent a house or an apartment during my PhD?
It looks like it will be an apartment. Yeah. So during your PhD, the apartment is just a little bit more cost effective for you. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will my PhD program give me more than $27,000 annual for stipend or pay for my relocation or give me extra allowance for month's rent?
I do hear a little bit of compensation. It's not going to be what you're thinking. So I'm not hearing yes to the first part, but it does look like there will be some allowances. And I'm seeing a partial support for relocation, but not a full support. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Our next question is from Olia Walsh.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Olia's first question here is, hi ladies.
Hi.
P.S. You are so right. Every night my grandma visits me and sits on the bed and I feel her pressing on my legs.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
That is so great. Thanks for sharing, honey.
All right. Her question is, as you know, I've been dating a guy named Harry. Everything is great, but something is missing. So I've been thinking about breaking up with him. Am I making a mistake? Will I regret it later?
No, because what I hear is that there is somebody who is more in alignment for you. The passion is what I hear is missing. So it's like everything is okay, but I'm not getting the butterflies. I'm not excited. I don't have that passion that I'm looking for. And it's okay that you don't see that in this person. You can't make passion happen, basically. You could be comfortable with this individual, but you're not going to have that passion that you're looking for. So it's very understandable. Your guides say that you do have that person coming in, so it's not a bad thing if you do want to close that door. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, what does my future husband do for work?
Okay, so it looks like he's in some sort of supervisory management type position, not like a CEO, but definitely in a management position. I see him wearing like a suit and tie type of thing, but their management is what I keep hearing. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, in the previous live, you told me I would be meeting my future husband at a small restaurant. Will he come up to me and ask me for my number, or how will he approach me?
It does look like you guys talk in the restaurant, so that is how you guys are. Yeah, I feel like he's confident enough to come up to you. Yeah, you're sitting down is how they're showing it. So I do hear, yeah, confident enough to come up to you and talk to you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Olia. That's it for her.
All right.
All right. Our next question here is a quick clarification question.
Okay.
1 second. All right. A quick clarification from Christine Kaba.
Okay.
Christine says, hi, just wanted to clarify question 1. The third party that's delaying Gus reaching out, is it a romantic lady friend or a friend that's in his ear, like what Rebecca said before? Thank you.
No, it's just a friend, not romantic. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Bianca Al.
Hey,
Hello,
Bianca.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies. Has Muhammad prayed for us to get together?
I got the sense that he has, yeah.
All right, her next question is, what did he feel or think after our talk at the gym today? He gave me the nod handshake on the way out. What was that?
Acknowledgement. I hear that he's definitely very into you, honey. He's very into you. But again, he does things the old fashioned way and he's very proper.
All right, and her last question is, so there was a guy that spoke to me today. Did Muhammad see it? What did he feel?
Yeah, it looks like he did see it. He doesn't feel concerned because he knows or can feel that there's that chemistry between the two of you. I do hear though that he doesn't necessarily like it when other people notice you. So yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names.
All right.
All right, next up on our list is Allison Baker, then Franca D, then Gabriella Griggs, then Amber Lee, then Marie Lune Fortin, then Michelle Placencia, then Jacqueline Nazario, then Connie H, then Mapul Masamola, then Huelva Arredondo, then Christy Bermudez, then Danielle Facio, and that is it. All right, thank you all so much. And we are super close to our like goal, everyone. Keep on tapping that screen. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Allison Baker. Hello,
Allison.
She gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Her first question is, how does Alan really feel about me?
So it does feel to me like there is a lot of built up energy there. Alan does have affection for you, honey. Definitely cares about you a lot is what your guides are saying. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is there a future there, whether a friendship or romantic relationship?
Definitely. Yeah. I would say start out with the friendship because I think the friendship is the most important and most vital part of your connection. It will blossom into something more afterwards. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is my current job a good one or should I start the business I want?
So you will start the business that you want, but you need to be doing it in tandem. So you need to be doing it at the same time as your work that you're doing. So on your days off and on your time off, that's when you're going to be focusing on the business. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Franca D. Hello,
Hiya, Franca.
She gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, when will Jay and I move in together?
So it looks like not until later this year. So a little bit more into the summer is what they're saying.
All right. Her next question is, does Jay have a problem with addiction?
Oh, I hear yes.
Yeah. All right. And her last question is, when will I relocate abroad?
That's like a 2-year away plan. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Gabriella Griggs.
Hi.
Gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You told me yesterday I would get a raise at my current job at the end of the year. Does that mean I won't be leaving my current job this year?
No, it doesn't look like you'll leave. Yeah, you'll be there for a bit.
All right. Her next question is, can I move the timeline to meet my forever person sooner than May, or have I moved up the timeline on my own?
So you can absolutely always move timelines. You have to get yourself ready. You have to act as if they're already in your life and be open and receptive to them. If you aren't ready internally, it's no good for you to move the timeline up, right? Because otherwise you just won't recognize that this is your person if you're not ready. So make sure you are going inside, you're doing the work that needs to be done, do the clearing that needs to be cleared out. And yes, you can definitely move it up sooner than May.
All right. And her last question is, you said I would meet a significant friend this year that would be part of my life forever. How will I meet this person?
It does feel to me like it's at some kind of an event or some kind of like function, something that you've been invited to that you are as like what do they call it when you bring somebody along?
+1.
A +1. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Gabriella.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Amber Lee. Hello,
Hello,
Amber.
honey.
She gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Amber's first question is, morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How does Craig feel about everything that happened? I'm saddened and disappointed by it all.
Yeah, he's very nervous at this moment. It does feel to me like he's very upset. He's an emotional bundle of nerves right now, but he tends to be like that often. So, the way that he feels is pretty much how he's always feeling. Again, he self-sabotages, so, he almost expects this to be the case. He expects things to be the way that they are.
All right. Her next question is, since all this has happened, I've been seeing rabbits nonstop, and
Great.
they're in 3 to 4 pairs.
Nice.
What's that message?
So rabbits are great, honey. Rabbits are fast manifestors. They're a representation of the potentiality of our life. So I want you to take that as a good sign that the universe is saying to you that even though this is, a little bit complicated and frustrating and maybe not working out for you, that you're fine and the universe still has you. It still has your back and it's still going to make things great for you. You can always move this energy and put that energy into a new individual and a new manifestation. So really, rabbits represent that manifestation. It's a good sign.
All right. And her last question is, she says, can I email this question? I don't have a third one picked out.
Okay. Yeah. Just email me and let me know that you're going to be sending me, because I'm not going to remember. So just say, from the live today, this is my question. I'm just saving it so that I have a record of that. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. That's it for her.
All right.
And it looks like we just made it to our light goal. Great job, everyone.
Good job.
All right. That means that it is time for
5 free questions.
Yay!
Good job.
All right. Feel free to start putting in your
Put 'em
questions,
in.
everyone. And please make sure you include your name with your question. 5 free. All right. Our first free question here is from Rosita. Rosita says, is my boyfriend the one?
I hear yes. I hear bells. So, yep, this is your person.
All right. Our next question is from Liv. Liv says, will B and I reconnect in the future?
It doesn't look like that is meant to be, unfortunately. It doesn't feel like a yes. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Mary. Mary says, morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Will we be approved for a house this year for our kids? Thank you both.
I hear you well. Yep.
All right. Our next question is from Mimi, who says, will things with Anthony smooth out?
So they do show me the ups and downs, honey. It looks like there's a lot of peaks. It isn't going to get better anytime soon is what I'm hearing. Okay. So there's still lots of peaks.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Queen Bee, aka Lou T, who says, is my mom around me?
Always. Yes, absolutely. She likes to send you butterflies and birds, honey. And she uses songs to communicate with you. So there's lots of songs that you'll hear, like just going shopping and you'll hear a song playing. She says that that's her. Okay. Yeah, she's with you all the time. She never ever leaves your side, she says. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Yes, you are.
Our next light goal, let's see if we can get there before the end of the live, is 120,000 likes. If we get there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Also remember, everyone, that at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end. Thank you all so much. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Marie Loon Fortin. Hello again.
Hello.
She gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, following in Sabrina's footsteps, I want to thank you. In massive times of change, losses and transformation is what helps me move forward and have faith right now. Eventually, I won't ask so many questions. She says, what else personality and physically can you tell me about my person?
Personality wise, very outgoing, very family focused. So family is important to them. when you are a part of their life, you are number one. They always put you first, is what I hear. Very romantic, very genuine, very honest, very integral. Somebody who likes to talk a lot, lots and lots of talking. I see brown hair, darker eyes, milder complexion, so a little bit more pale. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will he be patient with me, trusting my heart, and understand what I have gone through in life?
Yes.
Her next question is, you said more than once that my guide said to not be afraid because things will start changing fast at some point.
Yeah.
When will it start changing, and what kind of changes should I expect?
So you're going to see big changes around money. You're going to see changes around the people in your life. So it does feel like you're going to have some people that you walk away from, but that opens the door for new people, new and better people is what they're saying. Okay. Those changes start around April. Yeah.
All right. And I just read what she first said more carefully here. I'm just going to reread it.
Okay.
She says, I want to thank you in massive times of changes, losses, and transformation. Your help is what helps me move forward and have faith right now.
Aw, thank you, honey.
Thank you.
I'm glad I
Maria.
can be here to help.
All right. That is it for her.
Okay.
All right. 1 second here. Our next question is from Michelle Placencia. Hello, Michelle.
Hello again, honey.
She gets 4 more questions, looks
Okay.
like. Awesome. Thank you so much. Her first question here is, you mentioned once we see each other, we will be physical. Will this be good for us coming back together, meaning we will not have any more separations? Sorry again for sounding like a broken record.
Yeah,
I
no,
just want to be hopeful.
I understand. I understand. Yeah. So what I hear with him is that this time apart is really going to be an eye opener. And when you do come back together, it does feel to me like it is a better experience than it has been previously. So it does feel better. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, my reason for not reaching out is for me standing my ground and not being seen like an option. And I don't want this cycle to repeat.
Right.
What will things look like if I do?
If you reach out at this point, I hear that there has been enough time to kind of prove your point and make your point. So I don't get the sense that it's going to make you look weak or make you look like you're somebody that he can take advantage of. So I do hear like your guides don't give resistance to you reaching out at this point because there has been enough time to kind of prove your point. It's okay to do so. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, if I choose to wait for him, when do you see him reaching out?
It'll be a couple of months. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, she gets one more.
Yeah.
Her other question, she says, the reason no contact happened was because he just stopped talking to me and I decided to not even lash out. I felt like my silence would be louder.
Yes.
Has he realized why this happened?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And you were right. Your silence is louder.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all of the gifts as well, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Thank you guys.
Let me just go through here. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Marie Loon. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm just trying to see. Chimera Obscura as well.
Aw, thank you so much, you
Sorry
guys.
if I said that wrong. Oh, Berenice is who that is. Thank you so
Okay.
much. All right. Our next question here on our list is from Jacqueline Nazario.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, her first question, she only gets one. Her question is, hello.
Hi.
My supervisor suggested looking for a replacement nurse on the days I'm absent at work. Should I run this with the school special needs coordinator? Will he agree with me to not agree to a replacement? Thanks.
Yes, I hear. Run it with them. I do hear that you will get a replacement, though. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jacqueline. That's it for her. Our next question is from Connie H.
Hello again.
Connie gets 3 more questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, my daughter's dog has been diagnosed with heartworms. This is her blood pressure and heart monitor without a machine. Is she going to be okay?
So, with intervention, I hear yes. As long as you guys are really on top of things, it can be rectified, I hear. So, yeah.
All right, her next question is, I want to try automatic writing. Is this something I should work on? Anything that will help?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's an awesome way to connect not only with your guides, but also with your higher self. So it just takes practice. So don't be hard on yourself at the first try, because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, but it's definitely worth doing, I hear. Yeah.
All right, and Connie says, please donate for her last question.
Nice.
All right, thank
Connie,
you so
you're
much.
so awesome.
Let's give Connie a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
Sounds good.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Jen. Thank you so much for all the gifts today.
All right.
Jen says, are Sal and I eventually going to fall deeply in love? Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you will. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you,
And
Connie,
thank you,
for
Connie.
donating that question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Mapul Masamola, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Mapul's first question is, does O want to reconcile with me after the falling out we had?
So here's the thing. I hear yes, but your guides are saying that it isn't going to work out. So it's not, this isn't like going to stick even if you do try to. Okay.
Her next question is, does he have any romantic feelings for me, or is this one-sided?
No, there's feelings. I hear you both have feelings. You definitely have more though.
Right. And her last question is, should I change my career path to something more artistic?
Yes. Tapping into your creativity is definitely going to give you more happiness, joy, and success.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay. Thank you so much for all the gifts, you
Yeah,
guys.
Thank
Wow.
you so much, Zay and Maria, for all those gifts. You guys are amazing. All right. Also, Jen said, yay, I needed that so bad this morning. You ladies made my day. Thank you so much.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're so generous.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. And remember, everyone, again, that at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So, again, stick around until the end.
That's right.
Our next question here is from Huelva Arredondo.
Hi, honey.
Hello, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Huelva's first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Manuel's kids always want him to go to his ex's house to see them and hang out like a family for cookouts and stuff. Will that stop? His kids are old enough and don't need their mom there all the time.
Yeah, eventually it will. I do hear that it is going to have to be something you guys talk about, though. Yeah.
All right, her next question is he still attracted to her?
No, not at all. No.
Her next question is, was there any physical contact with his ex last time he was there?
No.
Her next question is, any messages?
So messages wise, it does feel to me like there is a lot of stress in your life, and they are saying that you really do need to alleviate some of that stress, do something for yourself. You're always putting all of your energy and emphasis on everybody else. You're very empathic. So that is sometimes a tendency of an empath to give. You got to do something nice for yourself is what they're saying. So you really do have to put yourself first sometimes.
All right, and her last question is, will I always have enough to pay my credit card monthly? Struggling.
You will. I mean, there are going to be times this year that you're feeling the pinch, and then there is going to be times when you have relief, honey. So, they're showing the ups and downs, the peaks and the valleys. That always means that there's going to be some good months, and there's going to be others that are a little bit tighter. Yeah. So just save when you have it, so that you can cover for future months.
All right. Thank you so much, Huelva. That's
Yeah.
it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Maria, for all of those gifts.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Also, thank you, Berenice.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my neck there. All right. Our next question is from Huelva Arredondo. No, wait.
Nope, next one.
Our next question is from Christy Bermudez. Hello.
Hello, honey.
All right. Christy gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, what do you see for me this year?
The most important thing that they focus on is relationships for you this year. It is important to know that you have a romantic connection that is very serious this year, but you also have a lot of they're family, but they're not family. So when I see it like that, it means that you're going to have some friendships that come in that feel like you've known forever. They're soulmate connections. So these are soul connections. They're your friends, but they feel like family. Okay. And so these relationships are important this year, and these relationships are going to take you, to the end of your life. So they're going to be, there's 3 specific relationships, 1 romantic, 2 that are very close friend relationships coming in for you that are important to the end of your life is what they're saying. Yeah.
Her next question is, when will Viviana get another car?
I hear not until July.
All right. And Christy's last question is, you said my son Santiago shows himself in shadows. That's true. I never told anyone. Anything from my son?
Yeah. Okay. So always with you. I'm never, ever going to leave. I hear an apology here. There's an apology, but honey, the biggest message I hear is like, you've got to forgive and you've got to let go and you have to move on.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much, Christy. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. And we are on our last question here on our list.
All right.
Our next question is from Danielle Facio. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Danielle's first question here is, hello.
Hi.
You have mentioned that Rudy will change jobs. Do you have a timeline for that, please?
So it does feel to me like it's about 5 months from now that the job shifts dramatically. So it's 5 months away.
Her next question is, Rudy lives in Central California. Will the position be in that area or Southern California?
No, it still feels like it's in the, central, I hear, not southern.
All right. And her last question is, after Rudy and I reconcile, when do you see us officially moving in together, please? And do you see the location? Thank you.
So you will be going there is what I'm seeing. So you're moving in with Rudy. It feels like it's still about 10 months away though.
All right. She says, thank you. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. It's a giveaway time. Before we do that, I am on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following me there, please follow me there. Also here, if you're not already following me, follow me here as well. We do have a sign up email. So if you do want to get emailed when we're going live, when our email questions are on, or, events that we have coming up this year, if you want to be the first one to know, I highly recommend you go sign up for our email list. Okay.
All right. And now it is giveaway time, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around. All right.
Yeah.
You want to do your
Sure. So
purple
if
yellow
you've
hearts?
been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. We're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member. Okay. So everybody has a chance to win.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And yes, we will be on later.
Yes. Yeah. We're coming back later. Yeah.
All right. We'll do our subscriber winner first.
Yeah.
How many scrolls do you want to do?
Let's do 5.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. 5 scrolls for a subscriber winner.
All right.
Ready?
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our subscriber winner is Aaron Early.
Aaron Early. All right. Thanks for being a subscriber, Aaron. You got an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You want an extra question. Thank you so much for subscribing.
I believe that's Aaron Early. Sisflower47 is who won.
Okay, Sisflower. We'll make sure you say their username next time. Yeah, that way we know for sure. Okay.
All right. Our next
one
winner is for our audience.
I saw the number 7, so I guess that's who's meant to be. So let's
right.
do 7 scrolls.
All right, ready?
Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Our winner is Yellow Heart, Christine. Chris
All right.
Mill 27.
Chris Mill 27. You won an extra question, honey. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to my profile, go to the link in my bio, click that link, go to the I Am a Winner. Fill out the information. You want an extra question. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, and welcome.
Yes, very much. Welcome.
It was Aaron Early.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
All right, and now it is time for our
Top
gifter. All right, our top gifter today is... They're still gifting.
Oh my goodness.
Maria. Maria Calcera.
All right, Maria, you won an extra question, honey. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the gifts. Head up to the link in my bio, honey. Click the link. Go to the I Am a Winner page. You won an extra question, and thank you so much. Okay, guys, we will be back on again later today. So again, if you do want to be emailed when we're going live, when we're turning on email questions or events that are coming up, go sign up on my email list, okay?
All right. Thank you so much,
right,
everyone.
everybody.
You guys are amazing. Bye.
Bye. See you in a bit.